Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we are going to be going over a Smithy Granite mill lathe combo 3-in-1 machine. This is one of Smithy's top of the line versions of the Smithy. This one had sustained some damage to the sheet metal cover for the pulleys and gearbox end here, as well as up top for the mill, just the sheet metal stuff and some slight cosmetic damage here and there. This one, we're going to go over some of the features here that it has before we power it on and show you it in operation. It has the variable speed control for the DC motor, so the speed is pretty much infinitely variable by control of this and the speed selections for the threading and whatnot. This is your control for the lathe and chuck. Right now it's set to the mill, not chuck, the mill setting right now. This is the lathe setting. This is the setting for lathe or mill for the lead screw. This is the direction of the lead screw, forward or reverse. And then this is your threading speeds, 1, 2, up to 7. And then your you can also adjust it with these 3 main speeds, so you have ultimately all these possibilities right here, which yeah, we will go over that in the listing then. This one has the engagement lever here for the threading screw. This lever here down engages the threading screw for the carriage and apron to move back and forth. Up engages the table cross travel automatic table feed, and then this is just your manual hand crank for the apron. So this tool holder and compound cross slide are brand new, as is the lead screw and the brass nut for the table cross slide. That is brand new as well, so there is pretty much no slop whatsoever in the table cross travel. So with that, we are going to go and start this thing up. We'll start with the mill head and go from there. Now we're going to flip this to the lathe, and to do that, generally have to move the chuck to get it to the gears to slide into position. You also want to flip this lever because now we are set for the lead screw with the lathe instead of the mill, and you just want to double check, make sure your gears are in place before you start it up. We've got it set at the 3rd gear for the cross for the lead screw feed, and we're going to get this started and show you how that works with the apron and everything. As mentioned earlier, if you go down, sometimes you have to listen this. There we go. This moves it slower, but it still makes the apron move with the lead screw. Disengage is there. And if you go up, you engage the automatic travel for the cross slide. And again, this speed is all controlled by the variable speed for the DC motor right here. There is one problem that we did run into this machine. I'm not sure how serious it is, but if we have it in the first master gear here and have this in, I believe, the 7th gear, it will try to stall out the lead screw. Like the lead screw will stop turning while the lathe continues. I believe it's like there's like a clutch system in there and it'll just slip. I don't know if it's a major issue, if it's easily repairable, or what the deal is with that, because it's running at a really high RPM when it does that. So yeah, we just want to throw that out there so people are aware of that. This selector handle here is what controls the direction of the lead screw. So if you want to be threading forward or reverse, that is what controls that. The mill head is fully swivelable. It will do 360 all the way around. This is what controls the height of the mill head, and this is what locks the mill head into place while you're milling. We do not have the little wrenches or knobs that would go on there. It's just a simple wrench will do the trick there. This does have the micro feed for the mill head, and then you can also just use it like a drill press. And then you've got the tailstock here. It's got the measurement tape here on the side for distance reference. But yeah, overall a really nice machine with a lot of features. And again, this is the Granite series, so it is it would have the most features of any of Smithy's machines. And again, like we mentioned earlier, it does have some cosmetic issues from being, you know, in use or hit. I'm not sure exactly what's all happened because of the sheet metal casing here being damaged. It was obviously hit by something, but we have replaced, like I said, any parts that were damaged. And then here is the internals of the gear and pulley system. As you can see, that hasn't sustained any damage. It's covered in like a grease for lubrication, and then you've got your electrical all right here, and these here will control the voltage output to the motor if ever this knob gets out of so like if this knob is down at 50 RPMs and it's not running at 50 RPMs on the lathe chuck, that can all be adjusted right here with these knobs. They control the speed of that motor in reference to this dial. So yeah, all in all, a nice machine for anybody who's got a home shop or hobby machinist, but does have the issues that we did state. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, like and subscribe.